Nevermore Academy was never truly safe. It was only quiet before the next storm. And now, with the Season 3 cast announcement, it feels like something even darker is walking through its gates. Season 3 of Wednesday is already creating massive excitement. And the cast announcement alone tells us that this chapter will be bigger, bolder, and far more dangerous. The return of Jenna Ortega as Wednesday Addams confirms that the heart of the show remains strong. But the real surprise comes from the new faces joining the story. Every new actor added to this season feels carefully chosen, not random. This is not just about expanding the school. It feels like the world of Nevermore is opening up in a way we have never seen before. When a show adds multiple new characters at once, it usually means one thing. The story is about to grow beyond a simple mystery. The tone of this announcement feels different from past seasons. Earlier, the focus was on teenage rivalry, strange creatures, and hidden killers. Now, the mood feels heavier. It feels like the writers are preparing a larger conflict. New cast members could mean new teachers with secret motives, new students hiding dark powers, or even new enemies connected to Wednesday's family history. The Addams world is filled with strange relatives and powerful figures, and Season 3 may finally introduce some of them in a major way. That possibility alone changes everything. Wednesday is used to solving puzzles, but what happens when the puzzle is connected to her own bloodline? Returning characters also play a huge role in building excitement. Enid's friendship with Wednesday became one of the strongest parts of the series. Their bond brought heart to the darkness. If new characters enter their world, that friendship could be tested. Xavier and Bianca may also face new struggles as Nevermore grows more unstable. The school is no longer just a place for outcasts to learn. It has become a target. When new students arrive, they will not just bring fresh energy. They may bring secrets that threaten everyone inside those walls. The cast announcement also hints that the show might explore deeper supernatural elements. Adding experienced actors often means more complex roles. We could see a powerful new villain who does not rely on brute force, but instead uses mind games and emotional control. Wednesday is brilliant, calm, and fearless, but even she has weaknesses. Season 3 may finally push her into situations where logic alone is not enough. If the new cast includes characters who understand her mind, the battle will become personal. Another interesting detail is how Netflix is positioning this season as an expansion rather than a continuation. That suggests new locations beyond Nevermore Academy. Perhaps other outcast schools. Perhaps secret groups that have been watching Wednesday from the shadows. The Addams family world is much larger than one town, and the cast growth may signal that we are about to explore it fully. This could transform the show from a school mystery drama into a much wider supernatural universe. Most importantly, the cast announcement shows confidence. Netflix clearly believes in the future of this series. Bringing in fresh talent, while keeping the core cast strong, means the story is evolving, not repeating itself. Season 3 will likely dive deeper into Wednesday's character, showing not just her intelligence but her emotional growth. She has always claimed she works better alone, but every season proves that she is stronger with allies. If new characters challenge that belief, we may see a side of her we have never seen before. This is not just another season update. It feels like the beginning of a darker chapter. New faces mean new dangers. New dangers mean new mysteries. And if Nevermore was already full of secrets, Season 3 may reveal that the real darkness was only just beginning. The mystery was never truly solved. It only changed shape. Season 2 may have closed one chapter, but it quietly opened a much darker door. As we move into Season 3 of Wednesday, the story no longer feels like a simple school mystery. It feels like the calm before something far more dangerous. By the end of last season, Wednesday proved once again that she can outthink killers, expose lies, and survive deadly traps. But this time, the victory did not feel complete. There were questions left unanswered. There were shadows still moving in the background, and that unfinished feeling is exactly what makes Season 3 so exciting. Nevermore Academy is not just a school anymore. It has become a symbol. After the chaos, attacks, and public attention, The school is now on everyone's radar. Outcasts are no longer hiding quietly. They are being watched. And when people start watching something they do not understand, fear grows. Fear leads to action. This sets the perfect stage for a new conflict that goes beyond one monster or one villain. Season 3 could explore how the outside world reacts to Nevermore. Do they try to control it? Shut it down? Or secretly study it? Wednesday herself is also changing, even if she refuses to admit it. In the beginning, she claimed she did not care about friends. She believed emotions were weaknesses. But her bond with Enid, her complicated connection with Xavier, and even her respect for certain teachers, slowly proved otherwise. Season 3 may force her to face this truth directly. What happens when someone she truly cares about becomes the center of a new mystery? Solving crimes is easy when emotions are not involved. It becomes much harder when the stakes are personal. Another key setup for Season 3 is the idea that someone may have been observing Wednesday all along. The feeling that she is being studied, tested, or even prepared for something bigger creates a chilling possibility. What if the events of the past seasons were not random? What if they were part of a larger plan? The cast expansion supports this idea. When new powerful characters enter the story, it often means the main character is stepping into a wider game. Wednesday may discover that she is not just solving mysteries, she may be part of one. The balance of power inside Nevermore could also shift dramatically. New students mean new rivalries. New teachers mean new rules. And if a secret group exists within the school, Season 3 could finally expose it. Perhaps there are hidden rooms beneath Nevermore. Perhaps there are ancient traditions even the headmistress does not fully control. The school has always felt old and full of history. Season 3 may dig deeper into that history and reveal something buried for years. There is also the question of trust. After everything that happened, can Wednesday truly trust anyone? If a new character arrives who matches her intelligence and dark humor, it could create either a powerful alliance or a dangerous rivalry. For the first time, she might meet someone who sees through her calm face. That would challenge her in a way physical danger never could. Most importantly, Season 3 feels like it will test identity. Not just who the villain is, but who Wednesday is becoming. Is she simply a detective solving strange crimes? Or is she stepping into a larger destiny tied to her family and the outcast world? The recap of past events makes one thing clear. Each season raises the stakes. Each mystery grows more complex. And now, with new cast members entering the story, the stage is set for something far greater than a school investigation. The storm is building again, but this time it feels planned. It feels personal. And Wednesday may soon realize that the next mystery is not waiting in the shadows. It has been waiting for her. Asterisk, the shadows of Nevermore Academy are getting darker, and Season 3 is ready to pull Wednesday into a game she may not fully control. The final section of this breakdown focuses on what the cast announcement tells us about the story ahead, and why this season could be the most intense yet. The new faces joining the show are not just extras. Each one brings a story, a secret, and a challenge. Some may be new students with hidden abilities. Others could be teachers whose motives are far from clear. The Addams universe is filled with eccentric, dangerous, and unpredictable figures. And Netflix seems ready to explore all of that. These characters are designed to push Wednesday's limits. It's testing her intelligence, her patience, and even her sense of morality. Every look, every line in the announcement trailer hints that alliances could shift. Secrets will be revealed. And no one at Nevermore is entirely safe. Returning characters will also face challenges unlike anything before. Wednesday's bond with Enid, her rivalry and respect for Xavier, and her complex connection with Bianca will all evolve under the pressure of new mysteries. These relationships may be tested, twisted, or used against her. Wednesday's calm, analytical mind has always been her greatest weapon, but even that may not be enough when the forces around her are smarter, more powerful, and more cunning than she anticipates. The stakes are higher, and the lines between friend and foe are blurring. The supernatural elements of the story are also likely to expand. Past seasons teased the strange and magical world that surrounds Nevermore. But the cast announcement hints that Season 3 may bring creatures, curses, and powers that feel far larger than anything we've seen before. New villains could manipulate reality itself, ancient secrets might surface, and Wednesday's understanding of her own world may be challenged. Every choice she makes could have consequences not just for herself but for the entire school land, perhaps even beyond.